Good morning. The bikes are on the car.
Mine and Chloe's bike.
Yes. Esther's just put her cuddly toys in the car. We've played one round of car Jenga, so this means only one thing. We're off on holidays. Where are we going, Esther?
Longleat. And I might come in Mummy's bed.
Shh.
Because of the lions. They roar at night.
Yes.
So I might go in Mummy's bed tonight.
Yes. So, we're nearly ready, packed up the car, and typical Welsh weather, don't you know? It's starting to rain, although it's very much needed at the minute, to be honest. Yeah, so let's finish packing up, go to the yard and hitch up. We've arrived at Longleat. Here we are, all set up. Bikes are still on the car though. Yeah, so here we are, all set up. Got the small awning with us today. Just getting ready. We're going to go into Longleat now for an hour or so. This time when we've come, we've invested in a annual season ticket because we're going to be coming a couple of times over the next year to Longleat. It's probably about an hour and a half without the caravan from our home, so we can get here quite easily. But yeah, let's go and have a look.
Birds of prey up in North Yorkshire, and I brought with me a super cool team of birds to show off for you all and introduce you to the wonderful world of raptors. And we're starting off today with Takora, one of our lovely male harriethawks. Now before I really get into the bulk of the flying, I do just have to do the quick health and safety bit with you. So I do ask that whilst I'm flying the birds around today, that you try and keep yourselves relatively still. Now out in the wild, at around that same sort of stage, they would be looking to start to fledge, move away from the nest site, go out on their own and see how kind of life works. Do 2 or 3, which with the right weather conditions he will do. Over time, he should start to gain a bit of height. So the idea with this law is that on each pass, I try and keep it close enough to her so that she thinks if she tries a little bit harder, that she might be able to get it off of me, but not so close that she actually does manage to catch it. Coming in nice and high over your head just there. Good girl. And she is an amazingly fast creature, doing her absolute best to snatch this off of me. So sometimes when we're out here, she does win. But that's not necessarily the end of the world, the falcon catching you out. As long as they don't do it too often, just every now and again, it just means it is nice and worthwhile for her. She knows that if she comes out here and puts that effort in, comes in really, really fast, there is a good chance that she'll get it off of me in just 1 or 2 passes, instead of kind of the normal 20 odd that I'd usually look from for her. And so she really does come out here each day and put a lot of effort into her work. And some days I'll do it on purpose as well, where I'll come out here, just do 1 or 2, and then let her think that she's caught me out, making sure that it always stays nice and worthwhile. And kind of the big rule with raw swinging is that if she hits it, even just taps it for a second on the way past, I will immediately give it to her the next time round. So she knows it's always worth putting that effort in. If she hits it, makes contact, and you keep her working anyway, she's just going to get a bit disheartened and she's going to end up giving up and having a bit of a sit down. Now, it is a very high energy style of flight. Yeah.
Oh.
And so we don't keep her going for a really, really long period of time because I never want the birds to get absolutely exhausted out here either. So we just make sure we're getting a good workout from her. So I'm always watching out for the signs of her getting tired. When her beak starts to open up, showing me that she's panting. And when her wings swap from flapping to kind of rolling instead, is another sign of the falcon getting tired. Good girl. Now this style of flight, it only really does work with our falcons because they're the only ones dedicated enough to the cause of catching their prey. Most other birds of prey, they'll put in 1 or 2 attempts at their quarry, and if they miss, they go and sit in a tree and sulk about how difficult life is. But falcons don't give up anywhere near as easily. They keep going until either they've caught it or they're so tired they've got to stop. So we're going to go for one last pass from her, and then we're going to let her get it. Good girl. Ho! So that call tells her she's going to get it this time. I won't pull it out of the way. It's going to go up nice and high, and there you go. Nice big round of applause. And it was on the way down that they discovered that very high speed of 242. Yep.
But what could it sort of tear apart? I mean, or was there no limit to what it could?
I mean, there's a limit, but it's basically what she's eating at the moment. Rat skulls are very, very tough. She can go through rabbit skulls as well if she really needs to, but nothing much tougher than those.
Wow, beautiful.
And even then, that will have an impact on her beak. That's kind of because their beaks constantly grow and they can end up getting overgrown. And so giving her stuff like rat skull from time to time, it whittles off parts.
Where's the baby? There's the babies in there. Mum, there's an inside bit there. We'll go inside now. Can we go inside there?
Hello. Had a hard day. Why? Oh, he's making a move. Shh.
No, that's probably in there.
He's looking a lot.
It's not moving. Why is it moving?
Babies come out. Yeah. Well, it's a lot smaller.
Probably 6 months old now.
It's about 10 months old.
You sure that's the baby?